So tomorrow I am doing some hard things. Hi, Finn. I have been having some, I guess, heart issues. It's so weird. I always chalked up the times where I feel nauseous and lightheaded and my heart is racing and I can't make it stop to having panic attacks. And like, maybe that's what this is. Maybe I will go tomorrow and they'll be like, actually, we just did all this testing and charged you all this money for like, because you stress out a lot. But anyway, I have been experiencing some things. Mostly it's just that like my heart starts racing for no reason and then will not stop. So anyway, I was referred to see a cardiologist. And so he has referred me for an echocardiogram, which I learned what that was. It's when they do an ultrasound of your heart, and then a stress test, which I know my grandparents have done, but me as a 31-year-old didn't think she would have to do anytime soon. And then I'm going to have to get a heart monitor for 30 days. That's actually the thing that I am most nervous about, because everything that I've been reading has been like, you can't shower and you can't swim, and it's August and I had really wanted to have a little bit more time in the pool. And I'm also like going back into the office soon, so like not being able to shower for a month is kind of a problem. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna stay clean. So fingers crossed that I have a fancy heart monitor that I'm either able to disconnect while I take a shower or can somehow get wet. I don't know. That's the only thing that I couldn't find a lot of information on the internet. So I thought I will make a video about my experience so that if someone else is doing the same kind of thing, they can know what they're in for. My doctor gave me these like pamphlets and I wanted to show them to you. So here's the echocardiogram. Here's the thing, and what I learned because I got an EKG, like they put all these like wires and like sticker node things all over your chest, and so your boobs are out. So that at least I'm a little more prepared that this is what's gonna happen tomorrow with an ultrasound. And I had an ultrasound on my liver like 2 years ago, so I kind of know what's gonna happen with this. But the stress test, I think, is this picture that they showed is really funny. I'm laughing at this guy because it looks like, I feel like it kind of looks like Edward Norton. And he looks like he's really struggling. And I'm like, oh Lord, is this what tomorrow is gonna be like? Okay, but we're gonna document it, see what happens, and hopefully it won't be so bad, maybe. And maybe we'll figure out what's going on with my heart and we can fix it. So let us go. Well, my hair's falling out, but I did it. I survived. It wasn't really as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was nervous about the stress test, but I was also nervous about the monitor just in general. But the stress test was what we ended up doing first, which was probably good. It was fine. Apparently it was a totally normal stress test, which is like, yay, I guess. The doctor was interesting. He thought I should maybe be referred to like infectious disease. And maybe I have like a tick-borne illness, which I feel like I was tested for. I know I was tested for at least Lyme's and whatever, the one that like you become allergic to red meat, but it may be worth a shot. The funniest thing was they come out, the nurse, who's super sweet, her name was Marilyn, she was wonderful, and she comes out to get me and she has like a little wheelchair thing and she's like, sit down, and I'm like, they may be confused as to how I'm fine, I can walk. I didn't say that though, I just did what they said. So they wheeled me to my room and it had like the monitor in there and they hooked me up to like a bajillion things. So I did the stress test, which I really, like the doctor was like, you didn't break a sweat until like halfway through. So I guess that's good. So I guess I'm young and healthy. And then I went and had the heart ultrasound. I felt like it's one of those situations where they're telling you to breathe and breathe normally. When you tell someone to breathe normally, they then become unable to breathe normal. So that was my problem. Apparently my lungs were getting in the way, but that was it was kind of zen a little bit, because you're like in the dark, and she kept apologizing for like pressing really hard. And like probably when she was like pressing kind of at the top of my stomach to get an underside picture of my heart, that was a kind of painful. But really, I'm like, I do things that hurt more than that on a daily basis all the time. It's not a big deal. And then I got the heart monitor put on, and they gave me like a little book beforehand that I read through, which was kind of nice that I spent sort of some of my downtime reading the book, so I felt prepared as to what was going to happen. Here's my heart monitor. This is much better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like all the leads and everything like they do when they do an EKG. The monitor is like a little cell phone, which is kind of cool that this is the stuff that we have now. It's like, it's, you know, just a little thing on your chest and a little cell phone that's connected by Bluetooth. It doesn't have to be like wired together. We're gonna have an interesting time styling things with my heart monitor because this is real sexy. Good experience overall. I feel kind of dumb for being as nervous as I was because it's just like everything else. I get so anxious about things and then I actually go to do them and it's really not bad. One of the things I try to do when I'm really anxious is I want to like look for instructions on how to do things or how things are gonna go. And so I wanted to find like a video of this experience. And while I couldn't necessarily film in there, I felt like that was weird or would be like invasion of privacy for like the doctors and nurses. I did want to be able to kind of document what I experienced so that if you were going through something similar as me, then maybe you know it's not actually as scary as you thought. And the big thing is that there is better medical technology than the videos that I was finding on the internet. So you can shower. We're back to give you updates on the heart monitor. It has been 5 days and today is my replace and recharge day. Overall, it has been relatively easy to wear. I will say that it kind of like my brain or body does this little thing where it's like, oh, this is a foreign object attached to my body and I want it off. And so it'll like itch. I mean, it's not really itching. It just sort of like feels weird. And so I want to like scratch it because that's just kind of the natural reaction. So what I found to do is I will kind of just like run my finger around the edges of my skin. So I feel kind of like I'm able to scratch it without actually scratching it. But as far as like sleeping and showering, it poses a small inconvenience, but not a like giant one. Probably the most annoying thing was that it does, because I am going to need to take it off today, you can see where it's like kind of dirty around the edges. They said that like you can get it wet, and she said just like not to stand directly under the shower water, which is definitely something I do, but I still felt weird about getting it super wet. So instead I kind of just would like use a washcloth like around the area, but never really fully doused it in water. I haven't really had many symptoms. I think twice while like in the last 5 days I've been able to kind of like go through the process of doing symptoms, which is, I guess I can't like show you, but you hit the little touch for symptoms. These are all your options, and you kind of like can check them, and then you pick the amount of activity that you're doing, which I'm not experiencing symptoms right now, so we'll go back so that there's not incorrect data. But yeah, probably the biggest thing is just remembering to carry this around with me all the time. All right, we've been swimming. Not really swimming, I mostly just stuck my feet in the pool because we can't swim with this. But now it's time to shower so I can finally take this off, and I'm really excited about taking a very cathartic shower. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna scrub this area so good. So I assume I just peel it. Oh, gross. It's like disintegrating. It's really gross. Ooh, oh wow, that area is so sweaty. I guess this is what the underside of it looks like. Okay, so there's like 4 little places. There's the other one over here. So it says to get this off, you essentially, what it sounds like you break it, is what it said. Oh, okay, I see. Ah! Oh, there's instructions right here. So you break it. So I've done this part, and then you slide it out? Definitely wasn't doing that. Oh, okay. much easier. All right, so this is really sticky and gross. Ugh. So now I'm just gonna charge it. I'm gonna take a very much needed shower. I get 90 minutes while it charges to be free. Then I'll show you how to put it back on. All right, we are recharged. It did it in about an hour. You can see that I do have some like kind of skin irritation going on here, so we're just gonna have to deal with that for now. Step 1, pull my hair back. Step 2, is wash the area, which, I mean, I just showered. But just to make sure there's not any dirt or anything, we'll just scrub it, scrub here. So here's the patch. Looks like this. See the little notes there? You place it like here. You press down super firmly, but I'm gonna do that. Yeah, nice, snappy sound. I have to wear this or put this here. This is like how you line it up. So like here, seems like that's the red spot, so I guess that's where we're going. So you remove the clear backing. Press it on, make sure it's there. Let's hope it's not crinkled. And then you pull this thing off and around. There we go. Hey, nice and new, hooray. There we go. Let me go put a shirt on. I feel really weird. I feel like this. I feel like I'm naked on camera. Ta-da! We're back. We now have a shirt. Thank you guys for humoring me as I do these like weird medical things. Weird and scary medical things. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to make a video about it. I'm gonna document the experience. Obviously this is only 1 week of it. We still got several more weeks to go. I'll probably fill you in some more over on Instagram if anything crazy happens, but hopefully not. If you're watching this and you're gonna go through something like this soon and you're nervous about it, absolutely ask me questions down in the comments. I will answer what I can. I'm obviously not a medical professional, but hopefully I can help alleviate any kind of stress that you might be feeling the way that I was feeling at the beginning of this video. Well, thanks for hanging out. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos from me. And you can also follow along with whatever else I'm doing over on Instagram. I will see you guys later. Bye. When I let my hair dry naturally, there's a lot of hair. It's a lot going on here.